Hello, hi. I am Lorna Blackman, and I'm actually one of the directors that sits on the ACLC executive. I am the chair of the culture committee, and the executive, is made up of many other directors that give their time on a voluntary basis and whose main aim and objective is sustainability of the Westindian Cultural Centre. Today, I'm just going to talk about how we need to sustain it, and I'm going to show you the building. So I've shown you the side view of the Westindian Cultural Centre. It's quite a large building, and this is the front view. So I'm standing in front of the doors of the Westindian Cultural Centre, and it's closed. Many of you have seen the Westindian Cultural Centre as a flagship, as an entity to come home to when you're in a crisis. I can remember one incident where a famous DJ, I think his name was Stickman, I'm not sure, and he died. And the family came to the Westindian Culture Centre. We were the first initial contact. And on the day of his night, I'm telling you, the centre was rammed. Out here in a car park was rammed. Along the street was rammed. And we even had a couple of the police, and they said, you know, what's going on? And when we as the executives and the chair at that time explained what was happening, they were saying, yeah, it's fine. And the police respect the Westindian Culture Centre. They respect the executives. They expect this institution. And whether you want to believe it or not, this is the last flagship left. And all we're asking is for every single African Caribbean person to donate £1 if you can. You can contact at the end of this video. I will have an email, and you can email the Westindian Cultural Centre and tell them that you want to donate £1 or £2 or £3, £10, I don't know, but we need to raise funds so that we can get the essential building up to scratch, and then the African Caribbean community can access this building for their funerals, for their meetings, for their community events, for weddings, for cultural activities, for festivals, for learning, for employability purposes, and much, much more, because we are a legacy. Sorry, what's your name?
Dorothy Codrington.
Okay, could you tell me the impact that the centre has made on you? Or could you tell me, why did you get involved in the Westindian Cultural Centre?
To meet with the community, the people in the community, and get involved in the volunteering work that they do there, such as meeting other pensioners. Yes.
Right. So what roles did you have in the Westindian Cultural Centre?
Oh, quite a few. First with the Women's Committee, Secretary for the Women's Committee. Then with the Domino Club from 1989, Secretary and Vice Chair for the Domino Club until I packed it up in 2007, but I still go there, organizing trips away, and also with the pensioners group. We organize and take them away, myself and others, go to the seaside, and other places. Go out and have meals, go to the cinema.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
So, why do you think we should fight for our West Indian Cultural Centre?
For us to meet and socialize again. So it's one place in the community that we all meet. You know, we don't go into other people's houses, so we all meet at the centre and socialize.
Right, so what do you think is needed to actually sustain the West Indian Cultural Centre? What do you think that's needed from the African Caribbean community to actually sustain the centre?
Now, if the people don't gather and meet, how could it be sustained?
Right, I want you to repeat that slowly and strongly and loudly.
I said, if the people don't meet, how could the centre be sustained?
Thank you.
Basically, they shut down the West Indian centres, they shut down the Irish centres, and basically they all went through the same thing at that same time as a thing.
Hello guys, it's very important that we keep the Caribbean Centre awake and alive for us, for everybody actually, not only blacks but whites and everybody. It's a great community, and it's important that we remember that black, Caribbean, African is part of English history and culture. So we shouldn't close it, we should keep it open and donate £1 if you can. My name's Courtney, I'm a local lad, grew up in Tottenham. We keep on going. Come on.